I said ayo. I said ayo. I said ayo. One man army against 50, bro. I stand on business. Time out.
Used to be scared of drilling.
In other words,
The Cowboys haven't beat a team above 500. They beat a team right at 500.
But no, it's hard. It's hard because then they wouldn't even play in the conference championship.
Hey, forget all that. This whole year, and it ain't about fantasy, it's about the facts. No, that's not the thing. That is not the thing. You never. We just went viral for the wrong reasons again. Do you realize it all comes back to fraud?
You was trying to see how we feel about that situation? Nah,
And Blake Hall.
it is this guy.
Yes,
I
sir.
said it.
Yo.
I said it. Donda. Amen. Amen. What's the word? Episode 86. We here.
Bun. Hey, what Days of the Lord be doing?
Go. Yes, sir. You see it, man. Top hats, man.
Go.
It's that time of the year, man. It's that time of the year. Homecoming season. It's the fall. Fall is activated.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Just had to stretch a little bit. But yeah, man. Before we get into these payments, man, let's start with that episode 86. Then we'll get into a lot. But who's the greatest athlete to wear that 86 first and foremost?
Is it Hans Ward, bro?
Why you saying is it like that?
Because it's like, because I'm saying like that, like we really can't find nobody different than Hans Ward. That's wild. Not to say he's no scrub. He's no scrub. What you say?
He's Super Bowl MVP.
So was Antonio Holmes, wasn't he? What that mean?
Nah, that's not the same. Santonio Holmes.
Santonio Holmes is a memorable.
His wide receiver stint was shorter. He might be the greatest.
One game wonder.
Hans Ward might be the greatest Steelers receiver of all time.
That I'm not gonna say maybe.
Whoa.
Who else is comparing?
Antonio Brown.
You said
Antonio Brown is in that
bags. I'm tripping.
Shut
Antonio Brown is
we telling
definitely
you shut
better.
up.
Because Antonio Brown is definitely better.
Antonio Brown clears with no Super Bowl.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Off of the skill alone or off of stats? What we talking about?
Both of them.
I mean, Hans Ward's stats probably gonna look crazy because he played 30 years, but
he played 14.
Half of it.
13, bro. Antonio Brown clears clearly, easily. It's not, bro. We're not even finna do that.
I'm just saying, bro. Antonio Brown. Let's look. One of his stats. Canceled on Twitter twice. He got less catches and less touchdowns.
Oh my gosh! Somebody get a loaded, and that's because he's a LeBron fan. That's what LeBron fans do. They take total stats over peak over impact. Nobody.
He really only played like 9.5 seasons, bro.
The only thing
Antonio Brown.
He played 2. Yeah, he played a few. He played a few seasons less.
Yeah, and he got maybe 1K less yards. With
Hans Ward was never the best player in the league. Never the best wide receiver in the league. Not once was he in that conversation.
He the only one in the DC universe.
And never has he
what we talking about?
Never has he had more than 1,100 yards in a season too.
Yes, who? Hans Ward.
Hans Ward.
It's crazy you said more than 1,100. because
Bro,
he had more than 1,000.
He did that 3 times, but
I said he never had more than, greater than, less than, more than 1,100.
he did.
I thought 1,000 yards was.
Oh, 13. He had 13.
He did over
He
11
had it once. He had
3 times.
When I say more than 1,100, I mean like 12. Come on, bro.
Nah,
What is you talking about?
bro.
What is
That's
you talking
crazy,
about?
bro. That's
What
crazy,
you talking
bro.
about?
And now 1,100 is the marker. It's not 1,000.
I mean, if it was 1,000, then people would
1100
respect Mike Evans more.
Dump truck.
They would
1100
respect
does
Mike
not
Evans
equal
more.
1,200 in no universe.
Dump truck.
So yeah,
Baby
I
short
didn't see that
dude.
13. I didn't see that 13. He had 12 touchdowns.
Bro, y'all are
Solid, but he's not better. He's not better than Antonio Brown. Hands down. Same quarterback.
I would give Hines 86, but he is not
No, he's
the
not better
best
than.
receiver in Steelers history. We've had all these wide receiver conversations. Antonio Brown name got brought up, but not no Hines Ward. So you saying you taking Hines Ward career over Antonio Brown because of 2 Super Bowls?
I think he was only in.
No,
he's in
he
2.
got 2. 05 and 08, ain't it? Then they lost the joint to Larry.
Nah, they lost the one to Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron.
Well, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. How did the career end? Absolutely.
I mean,
oh my God.
Antonio
Brown went out
sad.
His own way. He went out his own way.
Yeah.
He went out.
He did not
naked.
go outside.
He went out half naked on national television.
You tell me how Hines Ward ended his last game. I don't know. I know how Antonio Brown did.
Antonio Brown was the best receiver on that 2021 team. And the game
the Bucks?
Yes.
Okay.
And the game he left.
You might be drunk.
He left rightfully so. He was the best player on he was the best receiver on the Super Bowl team the year before.
Yeah.
There was
you talking about over Godwin and Evans?
Yes, he was the best receiver on that team with a bum ankle.
So now receivers don't count when we talk about outside. When we talk about so tight ends don't count when we arguing for the wide receivers. When we arguing against the wide receivers, the tight ends count because Gronk definitely played better. Gronk definitely played better.
No.
Does equal to drunk.
No what? No what?
No.
No what?
No.
I'm tripping.
Yes, you're tripping, bro.
How?
You're absolutely tripping.
I don't see how, bro. But
I was talking about wide receivers anyway.
Exactly, but I just remember that when we talk about wide receivers, let's keep it wide receivers.
No, wide receivers and receivers are 2 different things.
Oh my God.
What did you? No, I ain't gonna lie.
Because when we want to talk about when we want to say LJ MB3 ain't never had no top tier wide receivers, we'd be like, bro, he had Mark Andrews, that's a receiver.
He ain't had a top wide receiver, but he had a receiver.
But then when you say he was the best, you say Antonio Brown was the best receiver on that team, and I say Gronk outperformed him. Wide receiver.
That's what we were talking about.
That's a good one.
That's what we were talking about. That was
a good. Yeah.
Conversation.
Facts. That's a good one.
But yeah, man. Hines Ward, unless you want to argue Buck Buchanan, 1960s.
Yeah. You said 18 what?
1960s.
Yeah, no.
Buck Buchanan. But nonetheless, I rock with Hines Ward for sure. Very valid. But yeah, man, let's get into these payments, man. As we mentioned, it's that homecoming season. We know who got the best homecomings. However, we haven't gotten to this topic yet. I wanna put together an HBCU NFL player Mount Rushmore. I feel like it's very easy.
Very easy.
Very straightforward.
Yeah. Well, the 3 of them are very easy. The 4th one, you might,
We talking about at their college, or we talking about post college?
Post college.
Post. I don't think they have those stats.
I was about to say because that's good stuff.
Listen,
if we go college for college, we wildin'. Niggas go college for college, we wildin'. Nah, but there's a couple A&T legends though that will be in this conversation if we talking about college career though. No cap.
For sure. Shout out Cohan. But I think number one we could put Jerry Rice, who I
Yeah,
argue would be
easily.
the best,
Yeah.
arguably the best football player of all time.
Yep. And then Preston got a jersey of on number 2.
What? Yeah, I definitely.
Walter
agree.
Payton.
Oh, well, yeah, these four is easy.
Walter Payton.
Number 3,
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna
I'm
say
gonna put a quarterback up there.
uh-oh.
You got 2 choices,
No.
but one got a Super Bowl. Doug Williams.
Yeah, you're nuts.
You're
I
not.
want to say Steve McNair. Wait, we're talking about NFL, right?
Yeah.
Doug Williams, first black quarterback. Not only is he from HBCU, he's the first black quarterback to win a Super Bowl.
I
That's tough.
respect the, it's about who did it first, but I wouldn't co-sign that one though.
Bro.
What Steve got over? Because I know that's who you're gonna say.
I don't
Shout out
have
to Stephen
no, I don't
there.
have
I'm
I don't have
I'm
no
not taking Stephen there either.
Oh,
I
we're
don't have
not.
no
Y'all not putting
quarterback.
no quarterback.
I don't have no quarterbacks on this list.
Oh, then
got
let's
the-
get
he got-
straight to
Number
the
3.
most- You got the most famous
Michael-
smile in the world.
Michael Strahan. Yeah.
Okay,
No,
That's
Michael
crazy.
Strahan.
Nah, that's wild. That's wild. He put the gap in it too. He put the gap in it too.
And number
Michael-
4, and number 4 is a legend as well.
Bro, I know y'all want to see him because he got a shout out to him. He deserves all the respect, but over Doug.
Number 4,
Like-
hey man, he got what 3 Super Bowls?
3 Super Bowls.
3 Super Bowls, yeah. Team like
We
who else
gotta-
got 3 Super Bowls?
We got to put Michelle on the list.
Multiple
we?
all pro. Yes, we do.
Doug Williams.
He literally
Doug
put up-
Williams did get done dirty though,
Oh.
because after he won the Super Bowl, did he not get traded off that team?
Who was that dude that I shouted out for the one of the joints? Number 75. Hold on. Deacon Jones.
No.
He's too old.
No.
What do you mean no? 5 straight all pros, 2 safeties, most safeties in NFL history. I'm just kidding. Don't quote me on that.
I think he is. I think they did count his stats as a part of the 100 sack club. I think.
He is.
I think if they, yeah.
He's a little out of the glory years of the NFL. So I respect. But I think that 4 of Jerry, Walter, Strahan, and Shannon, I think that's very solid.
I think only reason I agree with that is because
That's crazy. Buck Buchanan, the 60s dude, went to Grambling in number 86.
oh, that's crazy.
That's actually crazy.
Deacon Jones would be on it if we were, I don't know, fathers by now.
Grandfathers.
Low key. But we wouldn't be doing a virtual pod. We'd probably be on Facebook Live.
No cap. Hold on. I got one more.
Stephen McNair probably had one of the best careers as a HBCU student, like in college.
Shout out Twitter.
I don't think a Super Bowl appearance is Mount Rushmore worthy because Joe Burrow is not Mount Rushmore, but we can get to that later.
Wait. Hold on. Let's do numbers. How many Super Bowls Walter got?
1.
Yeah, you got one with that. Yeah, with that
Jerry
bird.
got 4.
Jerry has 4.
Strahan has 2.
Uh-huh.
Shannon has 3.
Uh-huh.
Who? Well, I feel like 1 and 2 is easy. Out of the last 2, which one would you argue to get the boot? Because Mel Blount. I don't know how you say his name. Mel Blount, whatever. He went to Southern. He got 4 of them things. He was on
What
that.
position he play again?
He's the corner who changed like the corner position forever.
He got 4 with Pitt. A DPOY. He had led the league in interceptions 11. I think that was the record at the time. I know that was night training.
Now he had 11. 2-time All Pro, 11 and 14 games at that. I don't know, bro.
That's that. Nah, that Steelers defense was the steel curtain was the 80s, I believe. Or was it the 70s?
It was the 70s.
It was the 70s. He's part of the Steel Curtain. And made 80s decade team with only playing 4 years.
Let's see. Jay Rice, greatest football player arguably ever.
Mm-hmm.
Not coming off the list. Walter Payton, I mean,
They got a whole award named after him.
literally.
Not even.
Shannon Sharp offered the strength of the.
Michelle?
Nah, I wasn't even gonna say that. I wasn't even gonna say that, bro. That's see.
He's bad.
See. We gotta sleep in that, brothers. Off of the strength of like the. I think in regards to like I think he's closer to being the best tight end of all time than Strahan is being the.
I don't like when you do
That
that
doesn't
argument,
matter.
bro.
You can't do that.
Why can't we not?
Because tight ends, bro, it is a limited, bro.
Very
Tight ends
limited.
might be the smallest out of fullback. Tight end is probably the least populated position in the league.
Tight ends, fullbacks, centers. They're the only positions other than special teams where
Everybody
you only
else
have
got
one.
two.
You can only go one. Yeah, you only have one player for it.
Nah, I can't let you do that, bro. You keep trying to pull that argument this last couple weeks, this whole series of the 80s, man. That's bad ball.
All right, bro. I mean, a tight end was very important in his day, bro. He helped change that. He helped change that whole narrative. But after Kellen Winslow, at least.
Very much so.
He was a receiver in college. He got transitioned to tight end.
Who are you referring to?
Shannon Sharp. He was a receiver at Savannah State. He didn't get drafted as a tight end. They moved him to tight end. And got them 2 Super Bowls out of that. Well, Terrell Davis too, but you know.
Well, then you can't discredit Eric for saying Doug Williams.
Because of the first black quarterback to win a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Dang.
That's a very, very important.
That's very tough. I think that's very tough. But I think in regards to like, bro, when we talk about greatest presidents of all time, nobody says George Washington.
Isn't he on like two? Isn't he on Money Twice?
Yeah, he was also a slave owner. So I don't know. I don't think first to do it is like monumental in the NFL, bro. As it used to be. I think 15, 20 years ago, maybe. But like now, bro, I mean the black quarterback is the best of all time now.
Go.
So at once that was a monumental thing, but now it's like, bro, that barrier has been broken due to many people in that led with Doug Williams. So not taking away from him, but like, bro, we're not saying that Doug Williams is better than any of his it's not predecessors, it's the people who his successors. Everyone that succeeded after him, we're taking their career over Doug Williams. Simple.
But it's also like, bro, like I said with Doug Williams, like after he won the Super Bowl, they got rid of him.
So that's not his fault.
Yeah.
It ain't my fault. Oh, it ain't my fault.
Would you rather have Steve McNair's career or Doug Williams' Super Bowl?
Hold on, I'm finna go with D. Hold on.
What is it? What?
Bro, I'm finna say something that was you said Steve McNair career.
You're welcome. Come on, bro. All right. Round.
I told you, bro.
Round. Hey man, and that leads me to, like I said, it's homecoming season, bro. We're halfway through the college football year. Week 8, man, was a big week. I mean, yeah, it was a big week. A lot of big games. Anything y'all cover? We can look ahead to this weekend though. It's an even bigger weekend.
Yeah,
For what,
nah.
No.
Yeah,
Let's talk
time
about.
Time out. We just not gonna skip over that. We got time. Time out, literally.
Who's
Time
the
out.
who's the who's the who's the real O?
We
Who has
got
the real O in college football?
new AP 25.
Go.
This week we have some big matchups.
Nah. I think Ohio State got that they got that Buffalo Bills in them. Like, never get over the hump. No matter how stacked they look, never get over the hump. For real.
No cap.
Am I tripping?
No.
They ain't been a threat to the national championship since 2015 for real. Then they got rolled.
I mean,
they got rolled in the playoffs. They done doinked field goals. They done called timeouts with -1 second on the clock. Like
Will Howard. Oh man, that's what you call pooping your pants, bro, on national TV, bro. He had a good game up until the fourth quarter, up until the last 2 minutes.
Absolutely.
Had a great game actually, and he started missing throws. Then he pulls the Dak Prescott. Oh my god! I'll tell you, I got triggered so bad, bro.
maybe you're the problem.
PTSD to instantly.
You're the common denominator.
Maybe so. Maybe it's me. But yeah, that was nasty, bro. Oregon got the win. I feel like Oregon played better anyway. Prior to that drive, Oregon played better. OSU got away with some stuff early in the game. They came back to bite them. But as we mentioned, that was a two seed, 3 seed matchup. We shook up the top 25 to top 4. Honestly, Oregon is now the 2 seed.
Y'all dropped
I raised the question though because we said Ohio State hadn't been tested all year. We said Oregon
been getting away
with it all year. So how good really was that win for Oregon?
I think it says a lot about y'all because you finally got what you mean. You finally got a good team and you folded. What do you mean? Oregon has been getting away from Boise State. Well, that's the only in Idaho. The first 2 games.
Idaho.
This childish ass. He'll do anything to switch the subject right now.
To speak to the point though, I think it's a great win in regards to the conference and how that turns out because it ain't like the conference is gonna get much worse for them. If you can beat Ohio State, you can beat anybody in the conference. So I think it speaks towards their conference success, but I don't know about playoff though.
Bro, it's not, bro. This is what I need to figure out. Like, bro, what school don't have a question mark?
All of them do.
Texas.
Exactly. So, what do you mean it don't translate to playoffs? What? Who has played where you like it's going to translate to playoffs?
Texas.
Well, Texas is going to get tested
this week.
So
don't worry about it. Everybody has the time coming.
But like we said Michigan was trash because of the way Texas treated them. Then we said Oklahoma was trash.
Well, no, Oklahoma was already trash. Their quarterback is horrible. And then they have some injuries to defense. We're not going to do that. We just thought it would be a little better because it's an actual rivalry game. That's the only reason. But them being Oklahoma, no, they're not that good.
I mean, they were in a quarterback crisis, so I don't really respect that win as much as I would have respected it.
Yeah.
So next, because Alabama almost lost to South Carolina this weekend. We talk about coming off the Vandy loss, then almost losing to South Carolina this week.
I said Texas. I ain't say nothing about Bama. You the one brought up Bama.
But I'm just saying, like Oregon just beat the 2 seed, Ohio State, and you're like, I don't know what it means for the playoffs, but it's like, what have you seen? There is like, you're confident in that team for the playoffs.
I feel like this is the perfect year to have 12-team playoffs because no team is that dominant. Yeah, you're like, oh yeah.
And I think Nick Saban spoiled us where we expect the team to go undefeated flawlessly all year, but that's not a thing no more. He's retired.
I mean,
I think Oregon could do it. Let's just playoff.
Oregon,
They just beat Ohio State. What other team looks good in the based on what you said?
I don't think they play nobody.
The first 5 weeks, it was Oregon's getting away with it. Oregon's not that good.
And then they beat Ohio State.
And now everything switches just like
we just said. But we said last week they was getting tested. This week, did we not?
Ohio State team that hadn't been tested all year. Right.
Nah, because we said they were going to get tested this week. We said that. We said that they was going to get tested. And now that they win, they still not it. That's
Oregon
crazy, bro.
Oregon.
What happened to Ohio State won?
You said Oregon. You said you just contradicted yourself. You said I asked you. You initially stated that Oregon can go win the conference, but you don't know about the playoffs. But then turn around and say Oregon can run through everybody
in the Big Ten. In the Big Ten.
No. We're talking about playoffs. I'm talking about playoffs because that was what was brought up.
The playoffs. I agree. I agree to a point outside of Texas because everyone is starting to struggle with their interconference play. I agree with that. And like you said, Texas is going to get tested this week.
Now,
y'all don't want to hear my last take on that though. So
go ahead.
If Texas go in there and beat by Georgia by at least 2 scores, then it's Texas and everybody else.
I think SEC is looking like some of his best ball ever. Best ball ever.
I mean, yeah, only because thanks to Michigan, the Big Ten is falling off a cliff.
Thanks to Michigan. like y'all didn't defend the Big Ten.
He can't sit with that. He can't sit with that.
No, I can't. Like y'all didn't defend the Big Ten name and beat this Pac-12 team. Like,
Oregon literally has USA Olympic athletes at receiver and DB out there. Like it is.
You spent $20 million on your roster. Shut up.
Bro, $20 million can't outrun Olympic athlete.
Well, you should have paid them niggas instead. It's not my fault you don't know how to utilize your money. You know how to use your bread.
Money can't outrun Usain Bolt.
Yes, it can. You buy Bolt.
Hey, Brando, what's your favorite color? Blue. It's just like, hey, Dylan Gabriel with this do dump truck.
when he scrambled for the 27-yard touchdown, I was like, we're cooked because that's unacceptable.
Wow, whoa. And this is what I said about the SEC. Why is Ole Miss number 15? My bad, not number 15. Number 18.
Oh, we doing question marks in the AP top 25? That's where we going. We can go to question marks. We done.
Yeah, we could do it.
Go to question mark.
We done with the top 4 because we got 3 Big Ten teams in the top 4. Whatever he's talking about.
Yeah. So it's actually the Big Ten year, but
who's the 4?
3 of 4.
Ohio State.
3 in the top 4. Other than Texas, the next 3 are in the Big Ten.
Like, cut it out, man. What is he talking about, man? Get me hot, man.
Y'all only had like one like ranked matchup in the conference. Michigan State is not ranked. Indiana hasn't played none of the ranked teams. Penn State just skated by with USC. What are you talking about? Bro? I'm not hearing that.
Texas has only played Oklahoma in their conference
with a freshman quarterback.
Yeah, that's ranked. What are you talking about, ranked? Why did you do that?
Because the rankings within the conference,
the
AP rankings are not going to fall too far because y'all have not started clashing against each other.
Yeah, same with Texas then. We
agree that Texas is going to get tested this week, but Georgia has been tested. Alabama has been tested.
They have been tested, and they have
Technically,
failed.
Alabama still has the best win of the year.
No, they do not. Oregon.
How do they not?
Oregon
We beat
does.
Georgia. Now people question Georgia now.
Oregon
No,
does.
it's
Oregon
just
literally
Oregon.
beat the number 14.
No, that's
Oregon
not
beat the
how it
number
works.
14.
Not how it worked.
That
We
is
beat
how
number
it
two.
works.
We beat number 2. We beat number 2.
Georgia is number 5.
They beat number.
They're
2.
number 5 now. We
But
beat
that's
number
how
2 though.
that's how it works. That's how it works when they score.
See, and that's what I don't understand with your logic, bro. Because
Preston,
no one's gonna
have
sit
you
here
watched?
and say,
Brendo, I got this. Brendo, I got this. Brendo, I got this.
Georgia has not
Preston,
looked bad. Georgia has not looked bad outside of Alabama.
Preston. When they talk about good wins, they talk about what that team is ranked towards the end of the year. They don't care if a team was ranked number 2 week 2.
Exactly.
If they're ranked number 24 by the last week, that is what they're looking at, that quality win. That is how they have always done it. And that's what the argument is. You haven't been getting that argument the last 2 weeks. It don't matter what the win has been that week. It's what they are at the end of the week. Because LSU has plenty of times been a top 5 team. It has ended unranked in plenty of seasons.
No, because
and that's how it
because
y'all
think Georgia is you think Ohio State's better than Georgia?
Yes.
Eric, you believe that?
Huh?
You know what I'm saying, bro? Y'all can't even say it with a straight face.
Nah.
That's why I'm like talking to you.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
But we ain't gotta talk
I feel
again. It's like you said.
I literally feel like if they play Georgia, I feel like they can beat Georgia. I feel like they can. Because this was a Georgia last year or a team year before that. I'm not too fond of this Georgia.
The only
team.
reason you say you're not fond of this Georgia team is because they lost to Alabama. I want y'all to understand that.
I'm saying because they normally
game they have not lost.
I'm saying because they normally lean on their defense, and I don't think their defense is that
Kentucky
of the past.
Bro, you can't look at Kentucky because Kentucky is competing with everybody. Kentucky looks like the best team that
I can look at Mississippi State. I can look at Mississippi State. Then.
Vanderbilt is not the team. It's the fact that it's Vanderbilt is what made that loss that terrible.
No, but I'm saying I'll only trust Georgia because of how dominant their defense are, and their defense not that dominant this year.
Bro, when I told y'all about Kentucky before Georgia played Alabama, it was we respecting Kentucky now. But now you see, right?
When did folks say that?
Bro, I said Kentucky.
I play with Kentucky. I play with Kentucky on NCAA. I respect Kentucky.
I said Kentucky has a good defense. They was keeping games low. They held Georgia to 13 points. Don't worry about it. I believe
I'm not the one who said that. I'm not the one who said that.
3 minutes ago, episode 83, 82.
Yeah. Pull it up.
You don't get the car facts.
Pull it up. Because I played with Kentucky.
But listen at your point, though. It's now you see that Kentucky is competing with everybody. Now you respect them. You have to see what that team has done. So that's why they use the end of the season rankings to compare. And right now, Ohio State is a better team than Georgia to the masses.
Okay.
So Oregon technically has the best win of the season. Now,
all right.
That might change for Georgia. That might change for Georgia this week.
They beat Texas, then what?
I say
respect. Hey, I love them because I want Texas to lose.
If they beat
Texas, the same team that got beat by Alabama, or now it's a different team because it's 3 weeks later.
What?
This Georgia team that y'all are saying that the Alabama's win is not that impressive. They beat Texas.
We didn't. We never said no. Stop.
It's the most impressive win of the year.
You said now it's not that impressive. We didn't say it wasn't impressive. We just said it's not the number one.
No, but my question is Georgia beats Texas.
Mm-hmm.
The Georgia win against Texas now becomes the most impressive win of the year.
Depends where they drop to. So if they drop like let's say Texas drop in front
so we're basically saying these white men that are making the rankings is determining who we think is the most impressive wins. I'm not crashing out.
That's exactly how it goes, Preston.
We know they're white.
But that's how it's like literally that's how it goes.
That's why
so what we're saying is based on how men are ranking these power rankings, like we do power rankings in the NFL, because that's legit, right?
It is.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Bro, your word don't mean nothing, bro? Whoa, you don't think your word means nothing?
No, I'm saying because we be making
Hold on, time out. The way we do rankings is not the same way they do rankings. We just pick. They actually go through and vote for teams and do an average score. So it's two different ranking systems.
I'm not saying that they're not more credible. I'm not saying that they're not more.
They're
it's
not.
not more.
I said they don't get no more credible than I said. Yo, what are you talking
Okay, then.
about?
So why are you negating what I said? Why are you negating what I said?
Because he said it's the voting pattern. Like if we all voted, then it'll be a little different.
No. Okay. Yeah. But no. Well, I'm not negating what you're saying. I'm just saying that does not apply. It does not influence the rankings in the AP. The rankings are determined. That's what the rankings are there for.
But it is a subjectively based ranking, though.
Yeah.
So we're saying is based on what the subjective synopsis is for this committee. We're saying when they decide how far Texas may fall, then we're going to determine who has the most impressive win because of a vote.
That's how it goes.
All right, bet. Who y'all voting for in this election? Since that's how y'all move, y'all need to have a president election because y'all bro, so easy. Y'all go with the flow and the vote.
Bro, you gotta tighten up, bro. I'm not gonna let you do that, bro.
Nah, bro.
Exactly.
We moving how we moving with the votes, bro.
You've been watching college.
Bro, you know how college football goes, bro.
No.
Okay, it's new rules this year. Maybe he doesn't get it. There's 12 teams, right? You got 4 major conferences. The 4 conference winners are automatic bids. Then after that, and then you got one mid-major, highest ranked mid-major, which is looking like Boise State this year. Yeah. And then the next 7 teams are the next 7 highest ranked teams based on whoever's in that committee.
I'm not knocking the way they rank it. I am knocking the fact that we are saying the ball way it looks on the field is determined by the way they rank it. And that's not true.
Okay, but
Georgia still looks like a great football team in spite of the fact that they're number 5 now.
All of these teams in the
they're beating half the teams in the top 5. Despite them being top 5 right now.
All the teams in the top 4 or 5 look like great teams.
Yeah. Well, hold on. This might be one. Hold on. There's one in there.
No, because y'all said that about Penn State. I mean, y'all said the same thing about Oregon, and Oregon went and beat the number 2 team.
I think
just said wasn't all right.
Penn State is the one I'll be like, yeah, but keep going.
Y'all said that about Oregon. So Oregon went and beat Ohio State. Penn State.
You know what? Y'all can redeem yourselves. Bro,
the only team that has not, bro.
And they play it the first weekend of November. So what's that? 3 weeks?
This week is a big week for Georgia.
So this week is a big week. Yeah.
We got Georgia and Texas this week, and then Penn State and Ohio State play in 2 weeks.
And then the chips will fall. But I want y'all to realize that, bro, before this game upcoming Saturday, the only team that Georgia has lost to is Alabama. Outside of that, they're the most flawless team we've seen in the last 5 years.
No. This team? You mean overall? Overall.
Yeah.
They graduated.
Yeah, they got it there.
Stetson Bennett graduated. We're talking about this year. I don't care.
Carson Beck was the starting quarterback last year, bro.
And what did they do last year? They didn't make the playoffs.
And they lost to Bama, and the only reason they got kicked out of the playoffs is because of y'all's goofy logic. Y'all put Washington in there, and that shouldn't have been the case.
Oh, yeah.
The Washington team that made it to the national championship game that beat Texas
and beat Texas.
Come on, bro. The bigger you deep,
I'm gonna get you out of here, bro.
That's absolutely weak. Y'all also thought Florida State should have been in there over Alabama because they were undefeated.
They had the right. They had the right.
No, they don't have no.
They have the right to think that
football is not a game of rights. It's the better.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
No, you earn your right. You earn your right.
No, I'm not hearing that. This is not a Travis Kelce post-game
speech. You acting like
better football team over a better football team. That's it.
Florida State, you acting like Florida State didn't lose their quarterback.
Both of them.
No, y'all did not argue that. And
it was y'all. Don't y'all me. Don't y'all.
Yeah, I was the only one.
Y'all were on that same wave when I said Alabama. When I said Alabama was making the top 4, y'all were against that. Y'all were actually against that. And I also said Georgia should have been in there as well. But I understand why they didn't put him in there. I understand that.
Because you can't have both in there.
I can't wait for the 12-team playoff, and then the SEC makes their way to the semifinal.
That's fine. You see. So you done hopped on the Georgia bandwagon now because
I'm not on the Georgia bandwagon.
Alabama's losing to Vanderbilt.
I said no. It has nothing to do with that. It's the fact that Kentucky's putting up dogfights against everybody as they just knocked off Ole Miss. LSU is unranked and is beating your favorite team. The Georgia Bulldogs are still Georgia Bulldogs. I said that was a great game.
Right?
LSU is the number 8 team in the nation. Come on.
Yeah.
They were.
Yeah.
They
were ranked all year.
They were never unranked.
Yeah, they've been ranked all year. They was 13 at one point.
They went from 10 to 13 when they lost to USC, but USC was a top 15 team. They were never unranked. Come on. Hey, that game was crazy. Shout out to the Prince of the YNs for gaming Ole Miss.
No cap.
You have South Carolina that we say are trash because they're competing with Alabama. We say Vanderbilt just because they're Vanderbilt. Bro, Vanderbilt is above 500.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you about South Carolina.
Is their quarterback now in the Heisman race thanks to Jalen Milroe and the likes of Ohio State's and all these Georgia players losing?
Is who quarterback?
Vanderbilt.
So one-man pony race for the Heisman. Only thing could be him is the injury bug.
Bro, Vanderbilt's 4-2, bro.
Vanderbilt's
solid.
And that's solid.
They got Auburn next week. That's a dub.
They are 4-2, and they are 2-1 in the conference. What's his name? What's buddy name? Diego Pavia.
Bro, I'm.
But carry on.
Hold on. Didn't you just say that's the worst L of the year last week?
Of the decade.
You said the decade.
Bro.
Because he's seeing how the
for
team
a number one team for a number one team that is Alabama to lose to Vanderbilt that has half of their fan base. That is terrible. But in the concept of ball, Vanderbilt looks better than they ever have. They don't?
No, I think he's saying like he hears you, but the problem is he hears you.
I think y'all have like, okay, so y'all realize there is like fan talk and like ball talk, right? There's two different lanes.
So which lane are you in? Or are you going back and forth?
Are there not? Nah, let's keep it 100. Is there not difference between fan talk and ball talk?
Okay, which lane were you talking in? Both?
From the worst loss of the decade, from regards to Alabama and the program and the fact that that's coach, what's his last name? I don't even know. That's his first loss against Vanderbilt. From a fan talk perspective, that's horrible. From a ball talk perspective, Vanderbilt looks elite. All right, round football. I want to hear the fan talk. I want to hear the fan talk on what y'all got to say about a couple bros according to today. I want to hear it. Okay, let's talk fan talk for the rest of the pod. Let's go.
That's
fan
crazy,
talk.
Bro.
Fan talk.
That's crazy.
Fan talk.
Because of what you've seen out of Vanderbilt this week, now you respect the Alabama loss more. That's all.
They look good on the field. They look good on the field against us, bro.
They put up 40 and sent you home.
And Alabama is not slow.
So you saying Alabama, their struggles are legit.
Dude, are we watching these games?
Their struggles are legit. That's what you're saying. You think
it's Milroe?
It's valid.
You think it's Milroe?
Valid. This is so crazy, dog.
The Alabama defense is not in the years that we've seen. But I don't think it's because they're so slow. I think because the SEC is going fed.
Right. They got Tennessee this week. What's going on? What's going to happen? They going into Knoxville.
I think it's a high-scoring game.
Right.
Is that now me saying a high-scoring game? Is that fan talk or ball talk? Let me know.
You let me know.
I'm saying what is it now? So next week it can.
You're the one who brought.
You're the one that brought it up.
Ball talk.
Yeah. So you will have to. You
ball talk is a high-scoring game.
Okay.
All I'm saying is the way Bama been playing. I mean, both of them. They both Alabama and Tennessee both had bad losses. The Arkansas loss, just because they in the SEC, does not make it a good loss.
Bro, every year we have the most bowl wins across conferences. It's not like I'm talking ludicrous. This is history. And that's just how it goes. History repeats itself, and that's just how it goes. The only difference that is changing the phenomenon, arguably, is the NIL.
Justin Timberlake, Eminem, and then Macklemore.
Bro, it's not like I'm talking crazy, bro. Like,
I mean,
last 10 years we had the most championships.
Right.
I respect that, but it's also like if we go look in depth in that, will we see like a South Carolina playing a Ball State in a bowl game, like the competition.
Exactly, bro.
I mean, like Power 5 versus Power 5. We're coming out on top.
Maybe they be giving y'all the sweetest matchup.
I thought you said bowl because that's not Power 5. Power 5. They just put whoever in the bowl game.
You're right. Hold on. Don't worry about it. Go round, and I'll just send it in the group chat.
Okay.
My point is though, everybody has been struggling. Like you said, well, in the interconference games, bro, it's that time of the year, bro, like where things are being highlighted, things are being exposed, regardless of USC's record. That is still, like you said, hold on, let me pull that one out your hat.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of USC's record, that is a good football team. On the field, they have a good win. They beat LSU week 1. Gave LSU their only L, and now they lay some duds along the way. So for Penn State to struggle against them, that's valid. It's conference game, and they had to go to Cali. Very valid. And then you got Georgia and Texas this week. Now, because of this SEC Big Ten talk, Miami done squeezed in there, and they just sitting pretty. But they struggled this week as well too, and they 6-0. They beat Cal. Oh wait, no, they had a bye. My fault.
Yeah.
But still, they got Louisville this week. They got a big game this week. We're gonna see some things. We're gonna get some more answers to some more questions this week about them. Very well could lose the game. I think the bye week will help them though. We'll see. We've talked about Alabama, LSU. They had a good win against Ole Miss, but they lost to USC. Iowa State. 6-0, Big 12, ain't it?
No, they're not Big 10.
I said Big 12.
Oh, Big 12, my bad. Yeah.
They don't look like they struggled. They ain't struggled. Oh, they beat Iowa by 1 point.
Yeah, it's pretty slow. I think that Miami, bro, that's tough. Because I would love for them to play Clemson before they got to the conference championship, but they probably will see each other in the conference championship.
That's fine. And
Clemson,
don't need to see them play twice.
Clemson looks good.
They do look way better.
Ever since Georgia.
Yeah.
And they made some adjustment. I think they started playing those freshman wide receivers. Because
Tennessee, big game. But as I go through this list, if y'all hear any frauds, please let me know.
Oh, okay, hold on. All right, hold on. You starting from 1 and going down?
Well, I'm down to Notre Dame now. BYU actually. They're in the Big 12 now, ain't it?
Let me go look.
Yeah, they're in the Big 12. They're in the Big 12 now.
Yeah.
So
they don't play no ranked teams from here on out.
So they should have
because Utah not ranked no more.
They blew Kansas State out. So BYU is looking at a Big 12 championship. Utah lost Cam Rising for the year.
And they approved him to come back next year if he wants to.
If he doesn't play again, he'll be able to come back. So Iowa State does have to see Kansas State last week of the season. It's looking like BYU versus Iowa State or Kansas State. I don't feel like there's gonna be no undefeated team in the Big 12 though. Championship, maybe BYU, but that's it. I don't see two undefeated teams in the Big 12 championship.
That would be kind of wild.
Yeah.
Considering, I mean, has Kansas State already lost?
Yeah, they lost to Iowa State. They got blew out 38-9, week 2. Yeah, Texas A&M. Okay, ever since their Notre Dame game, they've turned things around. Bowling Green game, a little skeptical. Oh, I guess Arkansas playing everybody tight. Huh?
And they killed Mizzou.
Boise State is at 15. As far as our highest ranked non-power 4 team, is y'all think that's the sweet spot for them, or y'all think they should be higher? Should they be lower?
I feel like with these teams going into conference, they'll automatically, as long as they win out, they'll naturally get in that top 12. And you got a Heisman candidate on your team, so they're going to try to get you in.
Yeah, because like you said, some teams are going to knock themselves out.
You're like Tennessee, bro. One more L, you get knocked out of the top 12.
Indiana, shout out Curtis Ignitti, man.
Federal
6-0.
It's like, how do we evaluate Indiana?
They have Nebraska this week. They got baby Mahomes.
Yeah,
Nebraska sucks.
It's like they don't play nobody for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, Michigan, Ohio, Michigan. Why they got Washington too? I mean, Washington, Michigan. Yeah. Okay, don't worry about it. We're gonna get to the end of that top.
They do get Washington. Yeah.
Another non-power 4 team, I think, has to be on alarm. Only because they're ranked now, bro. Army and Navy, bro, are looking like the best version of themselves we've ever seen.
Whoa. We forgetting that time where Army, who was the quarterback? No, it was Navy. Who was that quarterback for Navy? Because their coach is Hawaiian. He always had the little things on him. What was the highest they got ranked? It's like when we was in the beginning of high school. They was crazy.
I don't know.
That's the highest Navy was been. Like they were crazy.
If they went out, they have Notre Dame in 2 weeks.
Which one? Army or Navy?
They both played Notre Dame.
For real?
That makes sense.
Yikes. Then they play each other at the end. So
yeah,
if either one of those teams are undefeated, they can sneak in as well. But
I don't see it. Like Notre Dame is going to get at least one of
them, if not both.
All right.
But even if they do get both, they're going to play each other, and they're probably going to play each other in the championship.
What you mean?
They're both in the American Conference.
Who?
Army and Navy.
They in a conference now?
Yeah.
They're not independent no more?
No, I know because I had to edit that. You know what I'm saying, on the Dynasty. But yeah, they're in the American Conference. That's why Army looks a lot better. Army hasn't let nobody score over 14 points yet.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Navy gave up 44 to Memphis.
I mean, hey, Memphis is.
Florida State is like the worst team in this whole conversation. So we don't know how good Memphis is.
Yeah, Army. They both got Notre Dame, and then they see each other last week of the season. So if they both go undefeated, and then they can't both go undefeated. But if they go undefeated, one wins the last game, one wins the championship game, we might see more than one. We might see more than one school, more than one non-power power 4 school, power 4 school in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Or if one of them goes undefeated, actually, it'd probably be more likely if one of them goes undefeated because if they split, they're gonna just keep both of them out.
Yeah. It's crazy, bro. This is gonna be the only year we can say Power 4 because Power 5 back next year.
Power 5 is back. Did y'all see that proposal for a 70-team football conference?
You talk about it wasn't a proposal for a 70 football team. You talk about the Big Ten and that SEC challenge. Like
there's a 70-team proposal, and then there's a Big Ten SEC challenge or proposal.
Yeah.
70.
They're trying, bro, because like we're here in we're here in the middle of October, and we have SEC schools that we can't properly talk about because they haven't played in competition. So they're trying to negate that. They're trying to. That was the whole purpose of the Power Four, is to get more competitive games early on, and they're still trying to do a little more because, like you said, we talking about Texas is the number one team and they haven't played anybody.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how crazy you slipped that in there. I don't know how making it a 40 team conference is gonna help that narrative.
It's because it's everything has to do with money. Honestly, it's all starts with money, and it's like because I guess when they do have those when they have interconference or outer conference games,
Mm-hmm.
the conferences have to split the money. So that's why we don't see it a lot. That's why schedules is more heavily conference favored and things like that. So that's why. Wait, I forgot what you guys.
He was
No, I
asking
was
why
saying I
why-
was saying making it 40 doesn't make sense.
Oh,
If you want to do money, all right, I can propose a 14 team league right now. We could do that if you ever want to do. I don't think they're going to approve it. I don't think nobody would want to agree to it. Make the best of the best, play the best.
I will say we be forgetting these kids are like 18, 22 max on average.
No, not max no more. No, max no more. Max 25.
Yeah, not a max. Yeah, not a max. Not a max, but like these still some young kids, bro. And they be talking about like the travel, the amount of games that they play. I think Ohio State traveling to Oregon could be a disadvantage if that is happening more often than not in regards to long distance travel.
I'll be honest though. The training better, the nutrition better. They don't practice as much, no 2-a-days. They don't hit every day. So their body's not taking that much strain like back in the day. And they were still playing 12 games back then. So I mean, what is there to complain about? And they flying on G5s, you know what I mean? They sit comfortably. So it's like
I respect that.
that's why like a team like Miami can go all the way to California at 2 a.m. and still have a comeback. Because it's not like they
California
tired.
sucks.
Yeah.
No.
Good point on that one too.
They have no program, but nah. It's I think you start getting out of hand like as much like the NIL like keeps this from happening, but like we starting to treat these little boys like pawns. We talking about creating better conferences. It's like, bro, they are what they are, bro.
exactly. We shouldn't have left the original plan when we had a ACC, a SEC, a Big 8, a Big East, a Big 10, a Big 12, a Pac-10. We shouldn't have left the original recipe. It was perfect the way it was.
No cap.
MEAC. Even the MEAC.
The MEAC. Sorry.
The money, they go and chase the money, they ruin the product, and now they're trying to fix the product and chase the money, and it's just creating bad ball. Because I looked at the Big Ten SEC thing, it's not even a challenge, bro. The first thing they said it's a Big Ten SEC media rights revenue frontier. It ain't even a challenge. They don't even care about the teams. They try and get money back because of NIL and lawsuits and stuff like that. So they don't even have the right intentions behind the scheduling anyway. Which I agree. Back to this top 25.
I think you're at Kansas State. Oh,
who's at Indiana? Oh yeah, Kansas State. Kansas State. They had a close game this week with Colorado, and they move up one slot. How
Kansas State.
I know that game was big for Colorado. We felt like
my God,
we had conversations to have. Kansas State won by 3. 3 off the one play touchdown essentially.
Hey, this man Aaron Judge.
Yeah.
Judge. Judge he just hit a homer. But anyways, my bad. Kansas State, you're gonna go to jail for what y'all did against Colorado. You just killed the man whole draft stock. Like y'all put him in a blender all game, man. Shout out to Shiloh.
Draft stock. That boy was
I know.
By week 2. I think if Travis Hunter didn't get hurt, I think that's a different outcome on that game.
I'm like, if Travis Hunter doesn't get hurt, does Colorado win that game? And it's like, it's not ridiculous to say that because Kansas State scored a one-play bomb to go back up. Colorado had to leave for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Kansas State scores a one-play bomb. Cooks bro over the top. I don't know why. I'm here for a reason. Like Jerry Jones said, I'm here to ask questions.
Nah. Get to that later.
We get into that.
But it's like, bro, on the last drive, bro. I believe it was. Let me see how many plays it was exactly. But Avery Johnson, Kansas State quarterback, it was 3 plays. The first play, he threw that same. They ran that same play to the other side. 2 plays before, and the DB was beat. It was just a bad ball, and they don't get out of that coverage. And he does the same thing to the other side. They score a 50-yard touchdown on play 3. It took them all of 48 seconds to get the lead back. And it's like, bro, why was there no coverage adjustments? Why didn't you play 2 high instead of 1 high? Why you got your corners on the isolated out there when you know you don't got Travis Hunter back there?
They let a man in Jerry curls kill him. Oh my gosh.
Nasty, bro.
I mean, it probably. I think players like Travis Hunter sometimes cover up bad coaching.
What do you mean by that?
Yo, clearly, bro. And okay, this is the last drive. They had the incompletion, which was that long pass down the right. Then he threw a dump off to the running back, DJ Giddens, who had an amazing game.
Yeah,
34 yards. And it works. I know it works because I do the same thing with them on the NCAA. But nonetheless, and then they go back 50 yards to the left. Travis Hunter covers up bad coaching.
Could, bro. Because I mean, if you have a guy that can shut down a whole side of the field, you're not really worried about what he's in or what coverage. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's running because you know the quarterback's not looking. Most of the time, not to one side of the field. Even on offense, the offense looks better when he's on the field because it's like Travis is going to be open even when he's not. So that lack of running the ball is better. Like, it's covered up. So, I mean, shout out to him, man. Hopefully his health, because they're going to try to pull that playing time and the part of that health. To bring down his draft stock, but like, I hope he comes back and still has a solid season.
What type of injury was it?
I want to say shoulder. Or I might be thinking about another player. I thought it was shoulder though.
Good shoulder, good.
They had. Let's see.
Yeah, shoulder injury.
He good.
So.
Shiloh. I mean, not Shadur. My fault. Shadur put together a good 4-quarter drive to go take the lead, and defense just failed him. But yeah, I think Travis Hunter would have made a difference in that game. Kansas State for sure doesn't score that easily, not off no 2 plays to get the lead back. And then. Yeah, that was abysmal. Shiloh, boy, did he have him a game.
Indeed.
He had a hell of a game.
Indeed.
Had he just played okay, I don't think they even would have lost because he gave up a lot of big plays himself.
I agree with that indeed.
Bro, he's so damn slow, bro.
Bro.
He can't go left to right to save his life.
I noticed something that and it probably made sense now, but it's like, bro, he used to play so far back. And I was like, bro, why is he playing so far back? And it's because he's slow. I know safeties are normally back there anyway, but he'd be like 15, 20 yards off, bro. And it's like, unless he's returning punts, why is he that far back?
No cap.
And so he be doing that to accommodate for the lack of speed, bro. And then he don't be wrapping up when he tackle either way. So it's like,
you think he a hitter?
He think he legit, bro. And it's like that's what happens when you have a middle child.
Nah, you ain't gonna get that one.
Boy, crazy, bro.
Bro, that's what happens, bro. You know,
He's not even a middle child. Bro.
They be counting you out, counting the bullets, loading the clips.
Yo. But that's crazy though. Dion, both of his kids, neither one of them are fast. So it's like, and Dion was an athlete.
They get it from their mama.
That's unfortunate. I seen Shadur today. He was talking about they asked him a question like, if you could play any other position in the position you play, he was like, I'll play outside linebacker because I'm not gifted with no speed, nothing. I'm not even gonna disrespect the DBs like that.
And he said outside linebacker, he was gonna get away.
Exactly.
Come on.
That was the answer he came up with. But nonetheless. So is Colorado's season clipped though because of that Kansas State loss? I think
when you say clip, I mean they can still have a better year than they had last year. When you say clip, you mean from the playoff? Absolutely.
I think that was their best chance.
They can make a bowl game. They can make a bowl game.
They need 2 more wins. We said that last year.
Yeah. They can make
they got Arizona.
Arizona.
All I know is Travis better get healthy.
Yeah.
Nah, if he's not on the field, I don't think they have a chance of.
He didn't play. I don't think he. No, he did play because I was.
Because ain't that wide receiver going crazy right now for Arizona?
Yeah. He's acting different.
Yeah, man.
Even though they're mid, they're 3-3. It's a winnable game. It was winnable last year, but McMillian and Fifth.
Yeah,
you good? God bless you.
That's crazy.
Oh,
what?
That was crazy.
I was going. Never mind.
That was crazy.
We might win.
Yeah, but I think that was Colorado's best chance to get a good win. So CFP is probably done for them. But now we get back to the SEC and Ole Miss. They lost to LSU. That's Ole Miss' second loss this year. They lost to Kentucky 2 weeks ago, and now they lost to LSU. Shout out to the Prince of the YMs, Lacey. Gamed him. He called it too.
Yeah.
So first play overtime. Let me get him 1-on-1. And they honored it.
Yeah.
Coach said turn it off. Man, fuck that. I said, oh.
They even got white boy out there.
Yeah. I mean, bro, SEC ball, bro. I don't know how to explain it. I think they have the most dogs in the world.
Ole Miss has to play Georgia so they can get their face back.
Eric is like, bro, I'm not trying to hear that.
I'm not right now.
Take the mains at that baseball.
You should. What are you talking about? I'm listening to this on commercial.
Missouri
got spanked, didn't they?
Oh yeah, they're out of there too. They're out of there. Ole Miss out of there.
Oh, that was 2 weeks ago, but they're still.
Yeah.
I think they had a.
They beat. I think they beat up. You said bye week because they smacked somebody. I think
UMass 45-3.
Yeah.
They found their offense though. That might be. Well, it's UMass, so we'll see. Pitt ranked 20. They're 6-0 ACC ball. SMU is still on the up and up. ACC ball. Let's see, and then we have at 23. Oh, 22 is Illinois. Right. They lost. Their only losses to Penn State. They beat a Kansas team. They beat Nebraska. They got Michigan this week, who for some reason is ranked 24. Army and Navy 23 and 25.
Fire.
But yeah, man, I don't understand why we have 4-win teams in the top 25. It doesn't make sense to me, but it is what it is.
Talk about on this.
Who you putting in there? FAMU?
Vanderbilt has a better resume than Michigan.
Vanderbilt suck, right?
Washington has a better resume than Michigan.
Brando, let me stop you right now because I understand what you're doing. But let me ask you a question. What have y'all done? What is your resume? The only challenge y'all got, you lost. So you literally need to shut up. You know what I'm saying?
No, we BTA.
What?
We BTA.
Yeah. They what the? They what the?
We only lost one game this year by 1 point. What's y'all point differential?
Yeah, congratulations.
Y'all
lost.
We played the number 3 team and lost by 1 point. Y'all played the number 3 team and
you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. We lost to the number 1 team. Because they're number 1 right now. Brando, you just want to get your own argument. Y'all are weird.
All I'm saying is, bro, we be picking and choosing. It's clear when it comes to football.
We don't. Y'all do.
When we want to like make a team good for the narrative of the team versus when we want to make a team trash for the narrative of the team. But it's clear, bro, and that's why like I'm ready for I said yo top 10, man.
Bro, why Washington beat the whole state of Washington can honestly go ahead of Michigan, but nonetheless, bro, Michigan's gonna lose some more games and
just how you look at Sunday is how you're gonna look when we play y'all. But keep it going. Let's switch over to NFL.
Well, what's going on this weekend, man? Tennessee, Bama, Michigan. Who y'all play this week? Penn State, Nebraska. We got big games this week.
I think
we gonna hit Texas, Georgia. Okay, I said your Texas, Georgia game prediction of the week. Game of the week. It's in Texas, in Austin.
Give me Georgia.
Give me Georgia too. I said that last week. Give me Georgia. I'm sticking to it.
Quinn Ewers did look a little rusty coming back.
Yeah, and I think Isaiah Bond is hurt still.
He played Saturday.
No. He got hurt.
Okay.
I think.
Man, I'm going with Texas. Shout out Big Tex, man. You know
you got it.
We're going Texas. We'll see, man. A lot of questions being answered this week, man. They said they ready for the CDO top 10 power rankings. So let's go ahead and get into these.
Yeah.
Whoever wants to go number 1, start it off. Both of our top 2 teams have bye weeks.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go. I'll keep it going. We had Minnesota number 1. I'll let it stay there. Give me Minnesota again.
All right, Chiefs at 2.
And now this is where, I gotta go, off the rail, bro.
I think you had the same pick last week.
You said what?
I think you had the same pick last week. Number 3.
I don't think I do.
You did. Because who was at number 3? You're the only one that would have put him there.
You did.
Give me the Ravens, man.
Ravens at 3. Eric, you're at 4.
Give me Detroit. Why are you sick? Why are you mad at that answer?
Who?
You, the face.
I think he's just upset at the BTA, but keep going.
Yeah. No, that was surpassing BTA. That was a back alley. We don't need no baby oil.
Oh my gosh. No Vaseline is crazy.
I will go. I keep Falcons at 4. or 5. Or I'll put Falcons at 5. I'm moving to 5. We got a spicy one.
For being the Panthers, that's crazy.
For beating the Cowboys, that's crazy. Like what?
Nah, I ain't.
Who's missing their star DN, star D tackle? They're missing their star corner. Like the
You wanna talk about missing, nigga? The whole Panthers defense is hurt, other than JC Form.
Right.
Thank God.
Right, that take y'all from 32 to 30. Right.
But I'm saying that takes us from 32 to 44. But the backups in at the other teams. What are you talking about? You talk about injuries. The worst team got injured.
We talking about a playoff team versus the team.
You just said You just said a team with injuries compared to a worse team with more injuries. So if you already suck and your starters are missing, you suck even more. So what are you talking about?
You can't suck no more than 30 worse in the league. You can't get no worse than worse.
Saying, if you already suck and your starters who already suck, their backups who suck come in, you are even worse. Which is why we're going. Yes, you can get worse.
You cannot get worse than worse. You actually cannot get worse than worse.
If you get smacked one time, you get smacked the second time, you still get smacked, but you got smacked twice. Double hurt.
Math, not math.
What are you talking about? Yes, it is.
Ooh wee.
We did all this just to give you time.
At number 6, give me Houston.
Houston. All right.
Facts. I look completely over there. That's on me.
But
that's on me.
Ooh wee. Y'all seeing some of these scores from Sunday?
Like the overall scores? Hold on. No, let me go.
My goodness, boy.
Scores.
It was some real BTA on the 13th. Friday, it wasn't Friday the 13th, but
that's on me. Houston should be ahead of Atlanta. That's on me. That's on me, baby. That's on me. That's on me.
Ain't got a dollar on me.
They
lost, but give me Washington Commanders.
I was about to say, stay consistent, brother. Because they only lost to the number 3 team.
Yeah.
Oh, well, actually, they were the number 3 team last week. Oh no, they weren't.
They
was number 4.
Yeah,
they were number 4.
Hold on, I'll tell you what they were. They were number 5. 4. We had Falcons at 4.
Oh, okay. It was the week before that. Then it was
at 3. Yeah.
That's crazy. You cannot say that. It's not a better team than the Bucks, bro. Bucks.
A good pick. I like that one. Good pick.
7 Bills on you at number 9.
At number 9,
I can remember they're blushing.
We already said Detroit. Already said Atlanta. Buffalo Bills.
Yeah. And Eric finished it off. It's so easy to do the number 10 when you don't have number 10. Because last week I was struggling. But it's a clear answer.
Is it a clear answer? Because it's like, I want to say Green Bay. But I can't be ignorant and go Pittsburgh. Because they look good this week. Wait, who did they play, though? Hold on, who was that? Let me stop tripping. Because I know they won fucking Raiders. Give me Green Bay.
That's not proof. That's still debatable. Okay, so it was really not much movement in the top 10. Actually, there was no movement in the top 10 except for we knocked the Falcons down and bumped the Lions up. We bumped the Lions up for beating a Dallas Cowboys team. I don't know why we did that, but
didn't you pick the?
Hold on, let me go look at that Yahoo.
Yeah, go look at Yahoo. I'm the one who literally came in here and said Dallas Cowboys very well might go 0-7 the next 6-7 games. I told y'all that what happened Sunday was going to happen. That's on wax. So what we doing? What we really doing?
All of us picked Detroit.
Bro, Lions got the best running back duo in the league. Cowboys has the worst running defense in the league.
I'm saying who put the Lions before then? Eric, facts.
Oh, you talking about last week?
No, I'm talking about the power rankings. I'm saying,
Oh, I jumped them up. Yeah.
I mean, bro, that was a very disturbing win.
Bro, it's like, bro, watching that game, it wasn't like, oh, this is good football. They hate you. Like, bro, they were doing stuff like
that was
like
dump truck.
like you do on a rainy day on a Thursday practice indoors in the gym. Like you just having fun. Bro, they were putting linemen at wide receiver. They were doing triple reverse options. They were oh my gosh, they were doing flea flickers to the linemen. Oh,
I got good credit in the streets. You're zeroed in.
bro, I don't know what y'all did, bro. Maybe they hate Jerry, so they did on his birthday. I don't like, bro. It's just so much that could have been in play.
There's a lot going on. Versus the Cowboys, that was the team that held them last year in the stadium because of the ineligible receiver. They lined up first play of the game. 77 is eligible. Like they came for blood, and it's like, bro, the fact that they practiced this stuff in preparation for y'all, like they took time out of their busy week to practice those plays because you don't just throw a lineman out at receiver and run hook and ladder screens.
You got to tell the referees when you're trying that too.
They actually took the time to, make sure
that is right. You gotta report every trick play to the refs.
For real?
Before the game. Mm-hmm. You gotta report every trick play.
Right.
That's why they were so mad because they reported at the beginning of the game that they would do it last year.
Wait, so you just gotta let them know like this, like
play breakdown.
Do it, or you gotta let them know when you're gonna do it.
Play breakdown.
Not when. Like, you gotta play that puts blah 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 and blah blah blah.
Yeah. You know how many? They probably had like a 30-minute talk just for y'all that game. Because almost every play.
It was doing a lot. It was a great win for them though. Schematically, it made sense. So I mean, I'm hoping they would have got 50.
I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna try to sneak somebody's team in here at number 10 because they're 4-2.
I would have put Bears at 10.
I couldn't. No, I couldn't. I went to go look at that schedule and I looked at their wins. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, but it's like, bro, Bears outside Vikings.
Every win is a bottom tier team.
Outside Vikings, Chiefs.
The Texans almost have the same bottom tier.
This is not college. Outside Vikings, Chiefs, they probably have the best defense.
Oh, defense, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that offense, Caleb Williams is looking like a number one pick these days.
Starting to heat up, bro. I think we can win the next few games, but
let me look at y'all schedule.
I might just be talking. We got to buy this week.
Is that fan talk or is that football talk?
Fan.
I think I think it's a bit of both. Fan perspective, I think we should win 3 straight.
That Commanders offense, we talking about the best offense now.
Commanders is going to be tough. But I think if we do beat the Commanders, the Cardinals and the Patriots should be a walk in the park. And then we see our first division game, which is what I have a problem with from a football talk perspective, because you're talking about the teams that you got to see twice, 6 times in our last half of the season.
Y'all finna have an Eagle season.
We haven't played a division game yet.
6 out of y'all last 8?
Bro, it's bad.
Yeah.
And all 8 are NFC games, so every game will be a playoff game.
The good thing is Keenan Allen back.
Seahawks and 49ers will be fighting for playoff spots too. So every game after the Patriots is a playoff game for y'all.
Yeah, bro. So that's the real, like from a football talk perspective, that is the downside of the Bears. From a fan talk perspective, bear down. Like, what we talking about? We third in, or we probably third because we ain't had no division game.
Y'all fourth. Y'all fourth.
Packers are 4th.
Packers lost to the Vikings, so they technically.
Packers are 4th.
But don't they have a window in the division?
No, they only.
It doesn't matter. They have more losses.
They only played the Vikings in the division.
Yeah, they're 0-1 in the division. Green Bay is 0-0. I mean, Chicago is 0-0. Green Bay is 0-1.
Yeah, so
makes sense.
I think the NFC North looks the best he's looked in a long time. I don't know how long it's gonna keep up when we start playing each other for real though.
No, y'all are fourth.
Because the Lions, like you said, I mean, they look like a great football team.
Mm-hmm.
They look like the purest, like it's like
we
the
will
purest.
see this week how good they really are.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. That's gonna be arguably NFC Championship.
Because the best team they played this season, they lost to
Tampa Bay.
Yeah,
They beat Seattle. They killed. Damn, they've been on a run the last 2 weeks though.
I don't know why we were expecting that Dallas win. I just don't get it.
Let's talk about
anyway.
That.
You said let's talk about New York.
No, let's talk about what do they do with Dak Prescott, bro? Like, is that just like like
no? What
is like hurricane season for the next few years? Like, what is that,
bro? It's like, where did this come from? Because I think we can all agree Dak Prescott in the regular season damn near be fighting for an MVP. What is he? He need a wide receiver. Should they have called Las Vegas?
Can't afford him.
Can't afford him. That's the whole purpose. That was why CD and Dak couldn't get paid.
But they could afford the person who went to the Bills, right?
They literally gave him away.
I know.
They gave him away for a 5th round pick. Now that he's 30, he's worth a 3rd round pick. Make that make sense, huh?
Finesse. I can teach you how to finesse.
Jerry Jones is fried, bro. He's fried. He's cooked. Happy birthday, 82, Jerry.
Oh, I thought you were going to say happy birthday, idiot.
82, Jerry. Congratulations. Congratulations. You need to give it up, bro. He's so fried, bro. He's not a good GM no more. He's a great owner, great businessman, but the GM side, he's cooked, bro. Could have had Derrick Henry for what, $6 million?
Yeah.
That was too much though for the most valuable sports franchise in the world.
League rusher too.
League.
Derek said he wanted to go there.
He was expecting a call, never got the call. He even bought a house in Dallas this summer. He has real estate here.
Oh.
He thought
Jerry.
I know where he's staying. Deep Ellum down the street.
Wow.
I'm the king of Dallas. He had to check in with me.
No. Listen to him.
Wow, he's sitting in the dresses now. That nigga's moving. That's crazy.
Them niggas suck though. I mean, from a GM perspective, they made no moves this offseason to help them out. Everything that was wrong got wronger. No run game. Still defense is open. Back alley.
Bro. Shout out to Diggs, bro.
Oh, and Trayvon Diggs was getting cooked. Mr. High Travel.
Yeah. Got deep fried.
Deep fried, bro. And then Jerry crashing out on the radio talking about, I will fire you for asking me a question.
Yeah. You talking on that podcast? He said he'll get rid of that podcast. Oh, the radio. Did he say he'll get rid of it?
He said, I'll get somebody else in here who will ask me the right questions or something like that. He got players hot. Shannon Sharp that went off on him. Damian Woody went off on him.
Hey, yo, Damian. No more.
No, go ahead. It's your time to shine, brother.
Nah.
Don't talk what you mean, bro. Talk about this Super Bowl champ like that.
Bro. I mean, honestly, to be quite 100, I ain't even like Jerry Jones ain't even the number one person I would be mad at after this weekend, bro.
Bro, I'm mad at him and the head coach. That's what you're gonna say. McCarthy.
I was thinking about another team. Somebody really he really irks my nerves, and I think I just have to like forgive him and let go and move on to what God's calling me to do because I can't get over it. Bro, somebody in New York, bro, is pulling off the biggest scam since what's that dude name?
Since Forex.
Nah.
You talking about the dude who's scamming at HBCUs?
Nah.
He's innocent.
What's his name? Ponzi
scheme.
Charles Ponzi in the 1920s. Aaron Rodgers, bro. Aaron Rodgers got a trade. He just traded for a wide receiver, and I think they're going to get worse. I truly think they're going to get worse.
They're also about to get. I don't know what type of capital they're about to get for us already. I'm tripping.
Aaron Rodgers played probably his best game we've seen all season, and he still lost the game off of a play he made. That, if you can play like that and still get a wide receiver that you want, bro, I promise you, it's like, what do you know about the NFL owner, about the Jets owner, that you getting pulling strings like that?
Mind you, the coach got fired last week.
Just got fired.
He was tired of Mike Williams dropping all them passes.
Nah,
and he called Mike Williams out in the presser. Told him he ran the wrong route.
What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said Mike was supposed to go shade outside instead of inside.
And you still threw it short. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
If Davante Adams is still there, you still throw that at pick.
Yeah.
That's y'all. It's y'all fault. It's y'all fault. It's y'all people who say Aaron Rodgers was one of the greatest ever. Blah blah blah. It didn't matter. It didn't matter what this team was doing. He was one of the greatest to ever throw the ball. So it wasn't his fault in Green Bay. When all hindsight, he was clamming up every divisional playoffs game, every NFC Championship game. He was clamming up every single freaking time. His last year in Green Bay was the worst season of his career. Y'all said it was Green Bay. He moves to New York. He prays to Satan. He hurts his Achilles on the fourth play of the game. We say, oh, next.
You muted yourself.
Where did I stop? Praying to Satan. He prayed to Satan. He hurt his play on the fourth play of the game. Y'all said that the Jets were going to be the team to be, including myself. I fell a part of it too. That's my fault.
There we go. Accountability.
Preston, I don't know when you became so country, bro.
Y'all said the Jets were going to be decent because they finally had a quarterback. He has the same amount of wins that Zach Wilson had through the first 6 weeks, and they just fired the head coach that he asked him to. They just traded on more pieces, and he still sucks, bro. I'm done. I'm done with Aaron Rodgers. We no longer. I'm the last person that get to say Aaron Rodgers' name on this podcast, and this is the last time I hear Aaron Rodgers. Move on.
Aren't you the one that respected the Jets because you liked their defense and you believed in Hall and Wilson?
I did, but the problem is it don't got nothing to do with the receiver or the running back or the left tackle or the right tackle or the left guard, right guard, or the defense. It's got something to do with that quarterback. He sucks. And if we say Aaron Rodgers' name on this podcast again, I'm ending the record. I have the power to do that. I'm finna get mad. He sucks. We no longer respect him because in the same regard, there's another quarterback who just got a wide receiver, and they just became Super Bowl contenders.
Did you just say the Bills became Super Bowl contenders
overnight?
Use that power now. Round on that.
Overnight.
Round on that.
Overnight.
What? He's there to help be an on-field coach for Coleman, so he can develop. But they did not become a Super Bowl contender.
What flaw does the Bills have?
I still don't like their defense.
What?
Come on, yo. They got a no-fly zone over there. Respectfully.
They do. No cap.
What?
They do have a no-fly zone.
I don't agree
They
with
do
that.
have no flies on.
Yeah, and and Oliver was hurt, but he's been a great plug in the middle for that run defense.
Oh, Ed Oliver is the best player on that defense.
I think Josh Allen is playing some of his best football right now.
Yeah.
And I think Amari Cooper is the perfect wide receiver that you technically don't have to force feed for him to make an impact, respectively.
Amari Cooper is one of the most quarterback-friendly wide receivers in the league.
I think they're scary now. And considering the condition that their division is in, easy shooting for the playoffs. Automatically one home playoff game. Automatically.
Cardinals, tourless, Miami.
Dolphins cooked. Patriots cooked. Jets, you heard what I said. They prayed to Satan. Defeated. Cooked.
How do they get worse, though? How does Davante Adams make them worse?
Because what you're saying is that the wide receiver help is what is their reason for their lack of performance. It ain't got nothing to do with that.
He brought in Alan Lazard. He brought in Randall Cobb. This is Green Bay all over again.
It ain't got nothing to do with that. You want to know what the real problem is? You have an offensive line that cannot block for more than 8 seconds because that's what you're going to need when you got a 40-year-old hobbling around on an Achilles that's not healed because you prayed to Satan. That is the problem. You need Larry Allen in his prime to come back and block his blind side, and maybe you might have a fighting chance. He's back there getting hurt, bro. He can't stay back there forever. He still got the best Hail Mary pass in the game, but
crazy.
That's no fan talk either. So,
bro, every time he gets sacked, bro, he be so pissed off.
He's hurt.
Like he be down there pissed.
He literally got a concussion and still played.
I mean,
so did Josh Allen.
Yeah, and I think the NFL is about to get sued, bro, because we got these white quarterbacks trying to play tough when they need to be getting out the way. Get down! Like, what are you doing?
Ooh.
Yeah, that was a crazy trade. Like you said, both Monday night teams, the state of New York, they walked away with a trade. 2 receivers that Isadio mentioned was on the block. However, those are 2 AFC teams upgraded wide receiver. That leaves the Chiefs. Does that put pressure on the Chiefs to make a move?
Do they need to
stick it out?
Do they need to?
They can.
They need to. Unless they turn over the bye week, they turn Worthy into Hill. They need to.
Let's say. Oh yeah, because Rice out for the rest of the year. Who?
Yeah. It's not much left.
Who they finna get?
They can get CeeDee Lamb for all I care.
That's not your team.
Nah. Listen to the crackle in his voice.
Yeah.
What do you say? Hold on.
That's good shit.
He said.
What are you talking about?
That's a good one. Yeah.
He was finna mute you.
Yeah. Is that what we doing?
Nah, he muted. He be muting himself.
Nah, Cap. You can get CD.
That's good shit, right? That's good shit, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a sign of defeat.
Hey man, what's his name? Bengals. They got a spare receiver. Yeah. I think the
Panthers got one. I swear they said Johnson on the block.
I wouldn't be surprised because they need to blow that shit up. And then also what's the name? I'm trying to get the team out. The Titans.
Oh, Calvin Ridley. He's a crash out.
Either Ridley or Hopkins. They might get a hop. Nah, they wouldn't go with Hopkins.
No, they wouldn't.
He's too old.
I mean, you only need him for a season or 2.
It's not much left. Michael Thomas is still a free agent.
Yeah, he was staying a free agent.
Yeah, he might as well buy property in Dallas too.
Which Majig, 49ers played Chiefs this week, so let some shit go down. And
what do we think?
I feel like Mahomes that kind of quarterback. He shows he can do whatever.
But speaking on the Chiefs playing the 49ers this week, we talked about the 49ers being trash this year because we said they or losing.
Who said that?
We think the 49ers gonna beat the Chiefs off the strength or what? I mean, we think the Chiefs gonna beat the 49ers off the strength or what? Like, how we feel about that game?
It's like last time they played.
Who did? You talking about Super Bowl? That last time?
49ers very well could have won the game. Coaching flaws. Lost them the game. This is not the same team. There's no McCaffrey and Jordan. Their backup might be hurt too.
Yeah.
It got to be in Kansas.
Brandon AYOO, he done forgot how to catch a ball and run a route.
San Francisco.
Debo. You're going to line up at running back this week.
I think Andy Reid off the bye week is dangerous for a team he's familiar with as well.
Yeah.
I think
I got you.
And that's what won him the game last year, coaching. It was lack of coaching. 49ers were in position to win. Coaching flaws. And Andy Reid off the bye week, Andy Reid's gonna.
I respect the Andy Reid off the bye week.
But as far as on the field, it's nothing special.
Yeah, however, I think one thing I never thought I'd say, bro, Brock Purdy's playing like arguably the best ball at quarterback this year. Not saying that that's going to give them the edge because I think the Chiefs is also playing the best defense this year on field, not statistically.
I mean, for them, it probably is.
Injuries on both offensive side of the ball. More injuries for the 49ers offense. Well, I mean, Pacheco's still out, right?
Yeah, he's on IR.
He is?
Rasheed Rice gone.
Bro,
leg. That's gonna be a scrapple.
And I think
the Chiefs have their first L this week. But I don't think it's going to be a clear-cut victory because, like I said, the 49ers been battling all year, and considering Brock Purdy, I feel like is at his best form, I don't see Brock Purdy losing it. I don't see Brock Purdy being the reason that they lose. I think it's going to take Mahomes' best game of the season this year for them to win. That's what I'll say. He cannot play like he's played for the last few weeks. He can't.
They're a good team. They're a good team because
Mahomes didn't ball out last week.
They're a good team not just off of their strength of skill, but like the mental aspect as far as coaching and Mahomes. So like I feel like them off of the bye week. I think those things are not far-fetched to say. I think Mahomes might have his best game of the season. We gave him a little extra time to get acquainted with the new wide receiver core, missing Rasheed Rice. Well, I don't know. You got Travis Kelce at baseball games, so. But I do think Chiefs win this one. I don't think nothing changes unless Brandon AYOO. I think it would be more on the 49ers having to play to their potential more so than Mahomes having his best game. Because I feel like the way teams are now, if 49ers play to their potential or if they play like the team they were last year, they'll win the game regardless of how good Mahomes plays.
Kansas City still got Hartman.
Oh,
you said nothing.
Yeah. Hey man,
he's been playing.
They might draw something up for him, man.
He's been playing like trash. He's been playing like trash even in the return game. The problem, bro, I think
Scott Moore.
I think we're agreeing and speaking on different points. So I ain't gonna harp on that too much.
Yeah,
but I think people are starting to like, nah, Pat. We're gonna have to see something new. And he does give something new every game. He did something that I seen. He like juked out the he got a first down and he did something crazy. I can't remember what he did, but I'm like, bro, he's starting to pull out tricks out of his sleeve, bro, because they're not going for the old. Like, bro, Pat's gonna have to continue to be Pat for them to succeed this year, bro, because it ain't nothing new, bro. We getting sick of it.
He knows we're getting sick of it, so he said, "You know what? I'm gonna take out my best wide receiver and still do what I gotta do." That's the
shout out to fantasy. Shout out to fantasy.
No, I mean Rashee Rice is a bucket, fantasy or not. But Drake May got his first start of the year.
Yeah.
Offense looked a little better.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. He threw 2 picks, but him getting that many yards with that offense, I said, hey, congratulations to you.
Wow.
Congratulations to you.
Philly back on the map though.
Oh, they got their starter back. Yeah.
Brown.
They
barely beat the Browns. Round.
Shit trash, bro.
They played the Giants this week. I think it's going to look just like it did the week before. Barely getting it out. Because the Giants defense, hey, we talking about best player in football, it might be Dexter Lawrence.
Yeah, the whole Joe Burrow and them to 17 it was really 10 until
Joe Burrow made that run.
Yeah, obliged play.
Yeah.
But yeah, they held that offense down. So Giants defense is legit. I would agree with that.
Real Peppers, Isaiah Simmons, Dexter Lawrence.
If Malik Neighbors come back, Eagles may be in trouble.
Unless they put that.
And it's a divisional game.
It's a divisional game.
Division game, bro. Anything can happen. Yeah. I think if it happens, Jalen Hurts, we gotta put in a petition, bro. You suck.
But we see LJ MV3. What does that mean?
Here's what it means right here. Here's what it means right here. You ready? I waited for this. It means top 10 in passing yards. It means top 10 in touchdowns. It means not top 1 in rushing yards. You know what it means? Top 5 in rushing touchdowns.
You gotta do rushing. You can't do number 1 quarterback. That's not how that works.
Number 1. You're right. Top 10 in total yards for a QB. My bad. Or in top 1 for total yards as a QB. My bad.
You gotta do rushing yards against the league.
Top 3 passer rating. My bad. Top 10 completion percentage. Well, he's not top 10, but I think he's out just outside of top 10. But he has the top 10 average per attempt, top 4 average yards per attempt, per completion at least. 4-2. I think on field, Derrick Henry is making Lamar Jackson life easier, so I don't know if it is an MVP season. But we are seeing a level up of Lamar Jackson, maybe because of Derrick Henry. And I think that's scary because if the momentum is at the point where they really understand like this Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson fair share of the backfield, there's not a team on this list that can beat them come January.
Is this a level up or is this just what we see consistently?
This is the most fluid offense I've seen from them ever in the last few weeks. And I think it's because of Derrick Henry. For Lamar Jackson, numbers-wise,
you think it's more fluid than that back half of last season when they was running through like San Francisco and everybody?
The reason I'm saying yes is because like it's not just Lamar Jackson.
Somebody start cutting grass at this time of night.
Dump truck. Baby shark. Bro, Lamar Jackson, bro, like when you watch the game, bro, Lamar Jackson ain't even the key for the defense no more.
Yeah, because he was never the key for the defense. You talk about like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean the key for the defense? You mean like they zoned in? You mean the defense zoned in on him, or you mean he's the key player on defense? Because he don't play defense.
A key for the defense means
a key for the defense. Okay, my bad. You said forward. My bad. I thought you said key on defense. I said, whoa.
I'm done. I'm not listening.
I said, whoa.
Bro, the Ravens, they've had on their win streak, they have had favorable matchups. So we'll see what happens this
week.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, this week I think it's another shootout this week.
Very well.
Bears defense don't look.
They just put up 51.
They put up 51, gave up 27 against the Saints without Derek Carr. So,
but it's a new offense.
Spencer first game too.
We can't. I'm not taking Derek Carr disrespect.
Tampa Bay.
Didn't Spencer get like trash minute touchdowns?
No, they scored 27 in the first half.
The first half. Oh, okay.
They was up 27-24 at the half.
Mm.
It went scoreless in the second half.
They even had a shootout with Atlanta, who I think is another shootout team because their defense don't look like none either. But I have more faith in the Falcons
because of Kirk Cousins.
Because of Kirk Cousins, the receivers.
Moving Drake London to slot was a great idea. Whoever did that, smart.
Yeah, and they don't have a great defense, but they have playmakers on defense. That's what I'll say. Just like the Buccaneers, I don't think the Buccaneers defense and low key the Ravens, bro. Their defense.
Yeah,
I think the defense got better when they was able to put Humphreys back at slot corner.
Ravens
have been able to play slot corner.
Ravens have given up the second most passing yards this year. Buccaneers are fourth.
Shootout.
That's bad news for Baltimore, though.
Because
we believe in the Buccaneers passing offense more than the Ravens passing offense.
No, you don't.
Yes, we do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we do.
There's nothing about what I just said. That. So you think Baker's about to outplay Lamar?
It's not ridiculous to say that.
It's not actually. I hate to say that. It's not. Does he lead the league in touchdown throws? I mean, touchdowns. Passing touchdowns.
I think he's ahead because of Derrick Henry.
Wait, what?
I think Baker Mayfield is ahead because of Derrick Henry.
Now,
you know what I'm saying?
Baltimore is second in rushing defense yards, 354. Tampa Bay is top 12 with 680. So, like you said, shootout could be a very pass-heavy game.
Yeah, Baker got 15 touchdowns throwing.
But to say Baker might outplay Lamar is not ridiculous to say that.
And I think because of the Derrick Henry that I was talking about.
Yeah, because of Derrick Henry, and he just has better help. Chris Godwin has turned back the clock.
Yeah, and Mike Evans is
and it's pick your poison. Well, they got Marlon Humphrey in the slot now, so.
Mm-hmm.
But that means
ain't that where he was at when he caught that game-winning pick? He was at slot.
A rookie guard Mike Evans.
I mean, Wiggins, the rookie, is going to be guarding Mike Evans. Yeah.
Clemson.
Yeah.
It's a lot of big games, man. That's why we love October, bro. Big games in college, big games in NFL this week. We got one.
No.
We got 3 top 10 teams matching up this week. Vikings playing the Lions. Chiefs playing. Oh, my fault. 49ers are no longer top 10. I forgot.
Nah.
But we got
Lions.
Vikings and Lions, and then we also have Ravens and Bucks. We get to learn a lot in August.
Yeah, I think the Packers are. I'm not sure who they play. I think it's a convincing win though.
The Packers play the Texans, and the Packers play the Texans.
Oh yeah, so that's 3.
I think the Texans are going to lose.
Respect that.
Joe Mixon back. He looking like
Joe Mixon is back.
Yeah, he's looking tough.
Is gone.
Why do you think the Packers are going to win?
I think because of the
Nico.
The schedule for not solely Nico, because I mean they still have weapons, but like their schedule so far, no bueno. They division game week 1, very tough because I think the Colts are just competing. I don't know how to feel about the Colts. I think they are competing every game though. They beat us again. Next, they got steamrolled against the Vikings, who we feel like are very legit.
But I mean, we got them number 1. Shit.
Another division game. They might be in the worst division in the league, though. They might be in the worst division in the league. Yeah,
they probably are.
They beat the Bills. That's tough. So I would say they got a tough win under their belt. But like their division is so weak, and then they just came off of beating the Patriots, bro. This is another tough game for them, and I don't know if they've been tested enough to come out against Green Bay at Green Bay.
I mean, can you do the same thing with Green Bay?
Jordan Love. He was there for their L's. I agree. But, I mean.
I'm saying the wins, though.
Yeah, most of their wins was when he was hurt.
2 of them, they went.
Yeah, when he was hurt, they played Indiana, Tennessee, and then he beat the Rams and the Cardinals. So you could do the same thing for him, for Green Bay. Because they both bottom of their no, they're in the same division. So no, they're not the bottom, but they ain't that good.
Texas.
Cardinals got 2 wins, right?
NFC West, I think is playing solid ball. They just not good. Like they're not playoff team.
I think they have unfair matchups. Let me see who the Rams been playing. Detroit, Chicago, Green Bay.
Rams been hurt.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about the Cardinals.
Yeah, they're just not it though, unfortunately.
At least throw the ball up to Michael. Why can't I think of it? Marvin Harris Jr. Just for fun, please.
He's not getting a point next.
Please.
Hey man, it's October, man. That's when we answer them questions, man. We get ready for November. Get for that back half of the football season. We called round on that, man. We found out a lot this week, man. And we'll have some answers next week.